Gotta get more followers.
Hello everyone, Canadian Futures Trader here. Today's video I'm going to be doing a 2023 overview and review of one of my top rated companies, Uprofit Trader. Technically just goes by Uprofit these days, guys. We're going to get to that in 2 seconds. Few things first. Timestamps down below if you want to jump ahead to any specific part of the information about Uprofit. We are looking at my website right now, CanadianFuturesTrader.ca. Links down below. Be sure to come here, sign up for email notifications. I stay on top of the latest, the greatest deals and promos out there in the trader evaluation world, as well as different software that you can use, etc. So Uprofit Trader, a quick bit of background on them. They've been around for a couple of years now. They were started by Lindsay Marsh. She also runs Responsible Day Trading. I had the pleasure of interviewing Lindsay back in mid-2022. I will put that link down below. It is here on my YouTube channel. We had a great discussion. We talked about the genesis of Uprofit. So if you want to learn more about her and where the company started, that would be a great video to watch. So I am funded with Uprofit. I've been with them for about 1.5 years now. I actually have several accounts that I passed with Uprofit. Most recently, 2 of the 200Ks. We're going to get to the account sizes here in a second, but great outfit. I mean, you could watch the entire review, but the punchline is they are one of my top 5 trader evaluations for a reason, and we're going to go through some of those reasons. So let's start with the account sizes. We're just going to scroll down here on their website. So just in the last year, they introduced this 200K program. I was really excited about that. Up till then, they only had through the 100K. So they currently have a smaller one, the 9K, and then of the sort of more traditional sizes, a 50K, 100K, and a 200K. This is the one I passed 2 of back in October 2022. So I just kind of want to give you the highlights of what is going on with Uprofit. So for one, they have an end of day drawdown. They call it the pro drawdown. So not a live trailing drawdown. It's just updated at the end of the day. If you're not familiar with drawdowns, trailing drawdown versus end of day, definitely something you want to be in the know about when it comes to choosing the programs. So definitely a perk that it is at the end of the day. They do have a 10-day minimum when it comes to trading days. So if you're not familiar, you have to trade on at least 10 days before you're kind of considered to pass, assuming you reach the profit goal. But you can certainly reach the profit goal before 10 days, and you can certainly take longer than 10 days if you need to. The 10 is just kind of a minimum, not a maximum. When it comes to software, you can kind of see it here. They are using NinjaTrader as their main platform. You'll always get an RTrader Pro account as well. That's where your data and connection comes through, is through Rithmic. But most of you will probably use NinjaTrader. Now, you can use other software. It's just they will provide you with NinjaTrader for free. One other thing I wanted to mention about the programs and the prices, Uprofit runs promos pretty much every single month, and it's usually a month-long promo. It typically varies anywhere between, say, 25% off up to maybe 40% off. And then occasionally they do have flash sales like 50% off for like a holiday, like a Black Friday, Labor Day, etc. It's always a lifetime discount. So, for example, this 200K is $580 a month. Let's say it was a 50% discount. That would make it $290, and you would get it $290 every single month if it takes you longer than a month. Obviously, once you pass, that billing stops. You can always find the latest promo codes and discounts on my website, and as well, if they are running a flash sale, I let people know through the email notifications, and I update my site. So once you pass the evaluation, you're moving on to a live account. Uprofit goes with the model where you pay a one-time, they call it an assignment fee. And that's sort of a one-time fee to set up your funded account, and then you pay no more fees after that, even for withdrawals and whatnot. There's no fees afterwards. So it goes up based on the account size, and, just fairness, it's a decent amount. So, for example, I passed those 200K accounts, had to pay $380 times 2 to get them activated, but have not had to pay a fee since and won't going forwards. The alternative to this is companies that charge an ongoing fee each month, which is usually about $80 to $100. So you can see after a few months, you'll come out ahead. I personally do prefer the one-time fee companies that do that. When it comes to payouts, they have multiple methods available. ACH, Zelle if you're in the United States. If you're outside the United States, they use the Deal platform, which is very popular. Kind of through 2022, a lot of the companies switched to Deal. Essentially, what happens is when you request a payout, your payout goes to Deal. You'll create an account on there, and then through Deal, you can specify how you want to be paid, whether it's crypto, a wire, a bank transfer, PayPal. They have about 10 different methods that you can get paid for. It works seamlessly and is very, very quick. I'm talking within minutes. As far as the profit share, you essentially get to keep the first 100% of your first 8,000 that you withdraw. Afterwards, it's an 80-20 split. They do have a safety net that they have you maintain, so you kind of have to build. It depends on your account size, so you build up a balance and you can withdraw up and above that. You can withdraw into the safety net, but you'll get a smaller split on that. So they have the safety net specified for all the accounts. I'll let you come read this if you want the full details, but essentially just know that if you can withdraw from day one, it's preferential that you wait till day 41. You'll get the bigger split. And I will say as well, they don't have any sort of one withdrawal a month rule, not currently. So let's say you did really well, you did a withdrawal, 2 weeks later, you want to do another withdrawal, you're certainly welcome to do that. Another big benefit to Uprofit on the withdrawal side is they process them within 24 hours. So, I mean, sure, sometimes, if there's a weekend involved or you send in a request, late at night, maybe it ends up taking an extra, going into just past 24 hours, but all in all, a very quick process. I'll mention as well, they have their own server on Rithmic once you're funded with a live account. The benefit there is just in terms of speed and traffic. Sometimes you have to admit Rithmic has little issues, but since they have their own server, you won't run into those. So that's always a perk as well. That's kind of my summary. So the few things that I really love, I love the super fast withdrawals, the fact that you can withdraw more than once a month. They were one of the first companies that offered crypto as a withdrawal method. Now, most companies do these days, especially through the Deal program. It's kind of available to everyone. So that's not necessarily a perk above anyone else at this point, but I still always consider Uprofit kind of the original one that offered you to withdraw your money in crypto if you preferred. They also have a very active Facebook community if you want to go. Lindsay, the creator of Uprofit, is very active on there as well. Besides that, there is responsible day trading, which she runs. They create quite a bit of YouTube content, helping you learn about trading futures. So just a very open and transparent company, one that stands the test of time. And I personally, there's a reason I have multiple accounts with them, and they are one of my top 5 trader valuation programs. In all fairness, if I was to pick off a few things that I think, maybe aren't as great with Uprofit relative to some of the other companies, if you do have multiple accounts once you're funded, they limit you to 2 funded accounts per login. So for example, if you have 4 accounts, you'll have one login that has 2 of them. You'll have a different login that has the other 2. So you're not going to see all your accounts at one time. Not a huge deal, but for those of you that, like getting a lot of accounts and like using trade copiers, that's going to limit you in some form. If I had to say one other thing maybe that other companies offer that Uprofit doesn't, is just account selection. A lot of other companies have quite a few more options. It's probably by design. In some ways, this keeps it simple. There's, the 9K, the smaller one, or there's 3 other options, and that's kind of it. A lot of other companies go anywhere from 25Ks up to 300Ks with lots of intermediary programs in between. I mean, I personally probably think, this is a great selection. I do prefer a bigger account, so a 300K would be really sweet with these guys, but considering they just introduced the 200K, I'm not sure a 300K is in the works in the near future, but you never know. So guys, definitely Uprofit Trader gets my seal of approval. Like I said, been funded with multiple accounts. I've had nothing but great experiences with them, never had an issue. So be sure to check out Uprofit. There's links down below. If you come to my website as well, I have reviews. You'll find Uprofit's review here. On the deals page, I keep the current discount updated, but on the review, you can go through. If anything changes with Uprofit, I'll update this review as well. But if you want to read through even a little more detailed review of the company, certainly come check that out. You want that current discount code, check out my website, see what that is. And I think that's all I've got to say about Uprofit Trader, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out my reviews on some of the other companies as well. And I'll see you in the next video.